The Sanneh Institute is a research institute that is based at the University of Ghana.
The primary focus of the Sanneh Institute is research
and to construct discourses and discussions in the area of the intersection between Christianity, religion,
and topics that have critical importance to society in Ghana,
where it engages academia, take information, relevant information, very reliable information to society.
Whereby conferences and research collaborations can be undertaken with various types of stakeholders.
An example is religion and corruption, or religion and mental health. These are just sample examples of some of the topics that the Sanneh Institute is interested in researching into.
The institute has been named after Professor Sanneh because of his interest and scholarship in the area of Islamic studies and Christianity.
He is one of the most distinguished scholars when it comes to the studies of Islam and Christianity in Africa.
Professor Sanneh has come from a Muslim background and became a Christian and a staunch Catholic for that matter.
And he wrote prolifically on the subject and has done a lot of, made a lot of expositions on the subject.
Professor Sanneh taught at the University of Yale for nearly 30 years, and he also taught at the University of Ghana, Legon, in the mid-1970s.
So he's worked within the transitions, but remained as a scholar, writing professionally within the two religions.
And it is his work that he seeks to promote understanding between Muslims and Christians. He seeks to inform Christians to understand Islam better, and he also tries to portray Islam in its most glorious and its most beneficial light for society.
And that is something that is amiable. That's something that a lot of scholars must learn. Not to allow their religion or transition from one religion to another affect their scholarship.
That is why we chose to name the institute after Professor Sanneh, who passed away, unfortunately, in January 2019.
Religion has a big role to play at the level of civil society. And so I grew up believing very much, this is what I want to do when I grow up. So it became natural for me.
Peaceful coexistence among all sort of different units is very important for any society. I mean, any society would thrive on peace, develop on peaceful coexistence between the various components within the society.
I would say that the Catholic Church is at the forefront to try to make sure that we have this dialogue going so that there will be peace in this world and also religious tolerance.
We needed an institute like the Sanneh Institute to be able to deepen the study of interfaith relations across even our universities.
It's not about just Christianity and Islam. It's about African indigenous religion. It's about other religious bodies that live within the African context.
So it's going to be interdisciplinary and interfaith and its engagement and its work.
So as a scholar of indigenous religions, the indigenous worldview is embedded in all these Africans or people researching on African indigenous or African Christianity or African Islam.
And one of the things that we do as a resource institute is working to establish a very well-resourced library.
The reading spaces are going to be of importance to students and researchers and activists.
So it's going to be a specialized library. And it is not just going to be, as it were, books and books and books. Apart from that, we are also going to have a lot of online, what we call the e-library system.
That has some of the latest cutting-edge literature and books in the field of the study of Islam and Christianity in Africa.
As a department, both lecturers and students are going to benefit in the sense that it becomes a resource material, a resource space.
Students will also benefit from supervision and mentorship from eminent scholars who will be coming to work in that center.
It can also be a place for internship for students, and workshops or community liaison personality or field work.
It's also going to be a resource in the sense of working alongside academic institutions, academic departments to strengthen their academic programs, their curricula, and their syllabus in the area of Christian-Muslim studies.
Now, Muslims have a weird understanding about Christianity in Ghana. Christians have a weird understanding about Islam in Ghana. But this library should provide avenue for people to search for real, proper information that can actually help in deepening relationships between Muslims and Christians in Ghana.
We want to promote Christians and Muslims studying with each other and learning from each other for the betterment of society, for the common good of Ghanaians and West Africans as a whole.